With the power of ink, a Filipino-born trailblazer paved the way for generations of illustrators to share their talents in the international comic books industry. The late Tony DeZuniga co-created DC's Jonah Hex. He had an expansive portfolio working with DC, Marvel, and he also spent years in Stockton mentoring emerging artists before returning to the Philippines, where he passed away 10 years ago this month. ABC 10's Van 2 has his story.
DC Universe's anti-hero Jonah Hex made his first appearance in All-Star West number 10 in 1972. His image drawn from the mind of the late Tony DeZuniga.
When you're an artist with the comics, if you created a character, you're an icon.
His wife Tina DeZuniga says it was a full circle moment for the legendary artist, who took an interest in drawing as a little boy in the Philippines.
He said he was 4 years old. His father took him to a cowboy movie, and then when they get home, he started drawing the horse and the cowboy.
DeZuniga was the first Pinoy whose pencil and ink work was accepted by U.S. comic book publishers.
I'm always so proud of Tony. His passion for this art is always there.
DeZuniga began as a letterer in the Philippines at the age of 16 and studied commercial art before arriving in New York City, self-scouting his work to publishers at DC Comics in the 70s.
He encouraged the time Carmine Infantino, who was the editor for DC Comics, to go to the Philippines and meet all these artists and look at the job, the works that they have. And sure enough, he was impressed.
That paved the way for Filipino comic artists to take their talents internationally. DeZuniga regarded as the father of Filipino invasion in U.S. comics. His talent spans multiple universes.
Tony did 6 covers for Star Wars.
But revisions were asked for Princess Leia. She was redrawn with a furrowed brow, focus, gun drawn, viewed from an angle, which resulted in this iconic collector's pinup.
There's so much respect on the comic industry for the Filipino artists because how they do their work. They are fast and they always quality jobs.
DeZuniga spent his retirement in Stockton, taking emerging artists under his wing and continuing to make art, drawing more on his Filipino heritage.
The way he does the eyes is always like so alive and so dramatic.
It was an opportunity to get back to his roots. Tina said she encouraged DeZuniga to enter this painting into an art competition.
Tony said, I don't enter it because it's too Filipino. Nobody would like that.
But the painting of the Filipino cockfighter was awarded.
He was really surprised. And not only best of show, but we sold the piece.
10 years after his death, Tina looks back at DeZuniga's work at the heights of his career and in retirement with fondness.
He's so proud to be Filipino.
And to commemorate his contributions, Stockton holds a Tony DeZuniga Memorial Art Contest each year. Jonah Hex became a movie, and a writer early this year called for the character to become an HBO series.